into 2024 as well, Team NDA versus Team India. Mr. Prasad, thanks very much for speaking to us. I want to start by asking you, when the Prime Minister today was speaking in the parliamentary party, why did the mention of Indian Mujahideen, PFI, or the East India Company come in? Because now the Congress is saying that, are you trying to call us, Indian national parties, as anti-nationals?
Did he say that? Who is tom-tomming this India alliance? Let me put it. In the parliament we sit, from there they shout, India, India, India is against you. There's a daily phenomenon. Na? Therefore the PM was constrained to make an observation. Merely changing your name is not at all relevant. Because the name of India has some pedigree, some tradition. East India Company, formed by the British. A.O. Hume, a British national, finding the Indian National Congress. And in that category, he said there is also the Indian Mujahideen and also the Popular Front of India, all banned terrorist organization. And if you scratch your mind, then Joshi, you will also recall that Simi also has an India connotation in the last. The name is not relevant. What is relevant is the content, the substance, and the substance of your politics. And then he supplemented it by saying that Congress party has decided to remain in the opposition. The kind of behavior they are doing, the kind of opposition, the kind of filibustering. You know what would have been the best scenario? Rajnath Singh offered on the floor of the House, we are willing for a debate. Amit Shah ji yesterday offered on the floor of the House. Today Amit Shah ji has written a letter to all the opposition leaders. We are willing for an ad nauseam debate as long as you want. Don't you think it would have been highly advisable and desirable that a bipartisan consensus emerges to stem the rot of conflict in Manipur? That is what the balm was needed from the parliament. They are more fighting on the rules part of it, the sub-rule part of it. And the second part I must clarify here itself, Padmaja. They must insist upon the Prime Minister. Do they allow the Prime Minister to speak? You remember, when the presidential address is there as a prelude to the budget session, the Prime Minister gives a vote of thanks to the President. Last March, he was allowed to give a good vote of thanks, very effective, in the Lok Sabha. But in the Raj Sabha, please show your footage. For 2 hours, he was interrupted repeatedly by Congress party, the TMC and all others. For 2 hours. Not allowed to speak. And yet I am proud of my Prime Minister, he spoke. Now you want the same scenario? They will speak, then walk out, and then frustrate or filibuster Modi from speaking. If this is the politics of Congress party or the India, then, and there is a whole background of this, which I wanted to tell you this. We want a proper discussion. And just to give you more instance, during Congress regime, there was a big riot in Manipur. And hundreds of people were killed. And who responded? An MOS, home, not even the Home Minister cabinet rank. Therefore, you want a serious debate, discussion, as a matter of bipartisan consensus? Come on. But they are not interested. Ego is of rule and sub-rule.
Now, the Prime Minister did speak. He spoke on the first day of Parliament. The specific allegation is that propriety and parliamentary process requires that the Prime Minister speak inside when Parliament is session. Then why did he speak outside?
First of all, does the Prime Minister speak outside or not? He sought to give a healing balm to the troubling scenario of women in Manipur. It was fully justified. Does he speak in the parliament or not? He speaks very, very strongly and very effectively. You know, he's a very profound speaker. The point is simply this. ये चाहते क्या हैं? Shifting goals. Therefore, I gave you the background, Padmaja. Rajnath Singh requesting twice, Amit Shah ji requesting yesterday, Amit Shah ji again concluding today while moving the cooperative bill कि मैं हर जितनी लंबी बहस चाहे हम तैयार हैं. Now what more do you want? Therefore, again I will come to the point, I am sorry to tell you this. Rahul Gandhi's leadership, the Congress party whole mindset has become highly disruptionist. And therefore, I used in my TV observation this morning, ये हारे हुए, थके हुए, हताश लोग कभी सच्चाई समझते नहीं. Because they know in 24 they are going to lose again. And therefore their behavior is like that. And I had also added one thing more. In 24, their present number in Lok Sabha is going to go further down. And mark my word, it will happen.